everyone, it's Todd here from Baking with Fox Hallow Kitchen. Want to learn how to make a sweet treat guaranteed to be a hit at any family picnic this summer? Join Dave and I today as we share how to make peach cobbler, only on Baking with Fox Hallow Kitchen. Fox Hallow Fam, I'm Todd.
And I'm Dave.
And welcome to Baking with Fox Hallow Kitchen. This week we're teaming up to bring you a power-packed episode that will be a hit with every family picnic you go to this summer.
So pull up a chair because today we're going to show you how to make peach cobbler. It's sweet and tasty and so easy to make.
And let's not forget the most important ingredient.
Peaches, 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 peaches.
So if you're ready,
then let's have some fun. Okay, to start off our peach cobbler, we're going to need, of course, peaches. I have a whole bunch here. And we are going to cut these open, peel them.
Mm-hmm. Dave, for peach cobbler, what type of peaches do you really need?
It helps to have a firmer peach. That's one that's still ripe, though.
Yeah.
You don't want anything that's not ripe yet, but you want them to be somewhat firmer. And
yeah,
just
you don't
open
want
them
one
up
that's
here.
got to go completely to mush.
Oh, no. This one's actually pretty good here.
Okay.
The hard part with these ones is getting them off the stone.
Okay.
So we got to get the peach off here.
And you said, what, 4 cups of?
We need 4 or 5 cups of peaches. We're going to dice them into about an inch and a half pieces. And then I'm going to peel it once I get them apart here.
Yeah.
And then once we do that, we'll start on our filling. There we go.
Yeah, it looks like it's coming apart.
Starting to come apart a little bit. Hardest part, like I said, is getting it off the stone here without destroying everything.
Yeah, you don't really want to beat it to nothing.
Sometimes you have to cut it out. You just have to cut it. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and peel these and dice them up into little smaller pieces.
Okay.
Okay. And then I think we're ready to go. We'll move on to the next step.
Alrighty, sounds great.
Sounds good.
Okay, Dave, I see you got all your peaches cut up here. What's next?
Yes, so next we're going to take all our peaches that I just made. It's quite a lot. And we're going to throw them into a big bowl like this.
Okay.
And to that we are going to add a 1/4 cup of brown sugar.
Okay.
2 tablespoons of cornstarch.
Make sure all it gets out of there.
Yeah. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice.
Mm-hmm.
About one large lemon. 1 teaspoon of vanilla.
Now, a lot of you guys might be hearing a little bit of a clicking in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have a little bit of a surprise with this episode.
We do have visitors in the studio today. So.
Yes.
I'm going to put 1/2 a teaspoon of cinnamon.
And all will be revealed.
1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. And 1/4 teaspoon of ginger. And 1/4 teaspoon of salt.
Now, our friends at Pepper Tree Villa would definitely be happy to see you using a measuring spoon.
Yes. So we're going to mix this all together until the peaches are coated and everything's good and combined here.
Yes. And I believe we're going to be baking this in the oven, right?
Yes, we're going to throw it in the oven at 350 for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Just to get the peaches a little bit softened.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about it. And then we're going to move on.
Okay.
Give me a second here to mix this.
Oh, that looks really, really good.
It smells good, yeah.
It smells really awesome.
I don't know what about ginger and peaches, but the ginger works really well with peaches.
Yeah. It kind of brings me back to the when we did the ginger peach hand pies.
We did those, and those were delicious.
Yes,
the
those
ginger and peach filling was absolutely delicious. I think this is mixed enough.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I think that's mixed good.
And of course you got the stuff flying.
Yeah, stuff flying everywhere. It wouldn't be a Fox Hallow episode without that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this in our baking dish in 1 second here.
Okay.
Okay, the next thing I'm going to do, I have sprayed my 13 by 9 pan with some non-stick cooking spray, and I'm going to put our peaches into it carefully. Don't want them to go everywhere. And we're already making a syrup here. And we're just going to evenly spread these out. Wow, that's a lot of peaches. I think these are going to be really good. Just spread them out evenly. And like I said, we're going to throw this in the oven for about 10 minutes at 350 degrees.
Alright, while our peaches are cooling here, I'm going to go ahead and make our topping here for our peach cobbler. We're going to start off with 2 cups of flour, and we're just going to put into the Ninja here. Make sure we get all that out of here.
Handy food processor.
Yes.
Always helps.
The Ninja has definitely come in handy over the last couple years. So, half a cup of sugar. 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Now, Dave, what is the difference between baking powder and baking soda?
Not much. Baking powder has some acids built into it, so if you don't have an acidic recipe, it'll still work. But basically, there's sodium bicarbonate. They're the same thing.
Okay. And then lastly, we're going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of salt.
Okay.
And then we're going to add a stick of cold butter, chopped up into chunks here.
Okay.
You guys know him.
Can't go wrong with butter.
Yes, we definitely like using a certain type of butter here at Fox Hallow to put our Ninja on here. And then we're going to pulse this down into coarse breadcrumbs, about pea-sized. And let's see how we did here. I definitely think we are looking good here.
Good, okay.
Alright, let's go ahead and get ready for our next setup here.
Awesome.
Alright, now that we've got our dry ingredients mixed together here, we're going to go ahead and dump them into a larger bowl here.
Okay.
That's step 1 of our dough here. And to that we're going to add a 1/2 cup of buttermilk cold.
Butter and buttermilk.
Yes, so it is definitely going to be very rich, I would say. And just mix it together here with, I'm going to use a fork to start out.
Okay.
But just go ahead and get everything good and combined. Yeah, it's coming together real easily here. Then the thing is, you definitely want like a nice sticky dough. So we're definitely making headway with that. I mean, what do you think here, Dave?
You can always add more buttermilk if you need to.
Yeah.
Just see how it goes.
Yeah, that's all you can really do. It's a lot of the times with any recipe, it's just trial and measure. And then you find out what works and then go from there. Alright guys, let's go ahead and make our biscuits here. I went ahead and I have my ice cream scoop here. Just with our biscuit dough, we're going to kind of scoop it into our hands here and just kind of flatten it out the best that you can. Just kind of press it down into our...
There you go.
I mean, it's going to be a messy job, but somebody's got to do it, right?
Oh yeah. Sort of.
And just try and spread it out the best you can. I'll probably take a spatula here and see if I can spread it out.
Spread it out a little better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Some of this stuff is kind of, it's definitely a sticky dough. But I think that's primarily what you expect with any sort of like biscuit dough, more or less. I think you would agree with me on that.
Oh yeah. Regular biscuits, you'd probably douse them in a little more flour.
Yeah.
But we're not doing that.
Get a big old monster scoop here. How is it? I'm the one that always gets the...
You're the one that gets the messy parts, yeah.
How is that?
I don't know.
But hey, it's all worth it in the long run, so. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty well with
Looks really good.
covering everything. One last thing I forgot to mention here before we put this in the oven, we're going to go ahead and put an egg wash here of 1 large egg and a teaspoon of buttermilk, and just coat it over your biscuit dough that you just made. Get it nice and coated here. That just kind of gives it a nice little sheen to it. And also too, one other thing we're going to add to this that is optional. We don't have it listed here in the recipe, but you can add some cinnamon sugar to the tops of your biscuits. Okay, I think we are ready for the oven here.
And now for the best part, of course, the taste test. I like mine with a little bit of vanilla ice cream on top. Let's go for a little taste of this. Oh man, that is warm and sweet. Just a little bit of spice to it. You guys are gonna love it.
Wrapping up today, I want to thank you again for joining us and encourage you to check out our friends and support channels listed in the description below. But before I go, always remember, it's good times and good food on Baking with Fox Hallow Kitchen. We'll see y'all soon. If you like this video or any of our other videos,
Be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and stay tuned for future shows.